Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's Joe once again from the Joe Lifestyle. The day this baby showed up, I thought I was living a nightmare with no end. Life as I knew it was over. I thought I had lost my autonomy and I thought I'd never get a good night's rest again. I'm tired all the time and my wife is even more sleep deprived. My coffee intake has shot up. I mean, I used to be 1, maybe 2 cup a day kind of a guy. Obviously, I drank too much coffee when I was in school, but now, ever since this thing showed up, I'm back up to 5 to 7 cups a day, which is probably not recommended for an old guy like me. And somehow my alcohol consumption has gone way down. I've discovered it's not worth it to wake up in the middle of the night hungover to a screaming baby just to change dirty diapers. That's not worth it at all. He basically takes up all my time and I barely have enough time to make these videos. And because my wife is feeding him all the time and looking after him all the time, it's basically my job to do everything else. And so the kitchen is now 100% my territory, which is alright because I kind of enjoy cooking. Sterilizing bottles, nipples, breast pumps, and don't get me started on the laundry. I've never done this much laundry before. Not just his clothes, but everything else he spits up on, pees on, sometimes poops on, like our sheets, pillowcases, our clothes, couch covers. There's really no point in wearing anything nice at home because he will eventually soil it in some way. Ultimately, the realization here is that when it comes to babies, if you don't want to do the time or can't do the time, don't do the crime. And like me, you probably thought babies are like this, all cute and cuddly, making cooing noises, but actually they're like this. This is what's advertised and
Oh my god, it's
hey, got that one. This is what you get. And really they say you're supposed to enjoy moments like this, but it's kind of tough to enjoy because you're tired 100% of the time and they don't last very long because he spends most of his time doing this. Uh-oh. I mean, he's cute, cuddly, cooing one moment and then he's freaking out, squirming, spastic, arching his back, flailing his arms. And then he feeds, gets his fill, and he's content for a short while. And he has this milk drunk look about him. But then he spits up and develops a really nasty case of the hiccups. I guess we're slowly getting used to him crying most of the time. I have to regularly check his diaper because if I had to set my own poop, I'd probably freak out too. Or I use my little pinky finger here. I mean, I wash my hands obviously, but I use this, I stick it in his mouth to see if he's hungry, and sure enough, he clamps down on it with his gums and starts sucking because he's hungry 99% of the time. But up until he was 2.5 weeks old, he was pretty miserable and inconsolable because he wasn't very great at latching on to his mom's boob. And because of that, he'd freak out and cry all the time because obviously he was hungry. And that of course would really stress out his mom, and because of that we had to supplement with formula, which didn't sit well with his mom either. But right around 3 weeks old, I could see a tiny light at the end of a very long tunnel. He became a breastfeeding champ. And because he could latch on easily and get his fill, he would sleep better. And because he was sleeping better, mom and dad could sleep slightly better as well. Not great, but slightly better than before. But now, because he feeds all the time, and I do mean all the time, he poops all the time. We're changing diapers like 12, maybe 14 times a day. Whoa, my goodness. That was a good one. That's a good diaper, buddy. It's a real good diaper. Basically swimming in baby poop. Alright, buddy, let's see what you did this time. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. A little bit less than last time, but it's a good diaper. Thankfully though, his poop doesn't smell that bad. Right now it smells like rancid popcorn oil or warm curdled milk soup, if there is such a thing. But it's still pretty tough to deal with when you have to wake up in the middle of the night half asleep to change his dirty diaper because he's screaming his head off. But I guess it's alright, you know, you hate him and then you love him again. Mostly you love him again. Once again, I really appreciate you guys watching. Remember to hit that like button, feel free to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. We'll see you in the next one.